that part down. I'm pretty excited we have it.
And it's like robotic.
You're robotic.
At that moment.
Maybe.
At that very moment.
Shout out to you for making that, motherfucker. Yeah. You did make it. All on your own.
Like DJ Khaled in this bitch, but not Spanish and not fat.
I don't think he's Spanish,
I feel
which
like
is the word you use for
anybody who's light brown.
Light brown.
Is that right? I mean, that's it.
I mean, yeah, he's light brown, but I don't think that makes him Spanish.
Then what the fuck is he?
DJ Khaled?
Yeah.
I think he's Middle Eastern.
You think so?
I don't know. I feel like I should look
if
this
he
up.
is, then, I mean, Indian?
No. Let's find out. DJ Khaled, nationality? Would that be the right way?
That would be the right one. He's like Cuban and Puerto Rican. Watch.
Net worth. We were looking that up earlier. Let's see here. There it is. Nationality. He's Palestinian.
Son of a bitch.
He's from New Orleans technically, but he's got Palestinian parents.
I was way the fuck up.
Yeah, dude. I knew he was. I knew he had Middle East in him.
This whole time.
Yeah, he doesn't look Hispanic or Latino or what you would call Spanish.
I mean, when you have those big ass gay shades on and you yell your name DJ Khaled and then you consider that a song, that to me is pretty Spanish.
That's exactly like calling a Jamaican guy African.
A Rastafarian?
No, that's like saying somebody from Jamaica is from Africa. Isn't? I mean, there isn't.
I mean, and not only that, but like he resides in fucking Miami. Like, there's nothing but Cubans, Dominicans, and Puerto Ricans down there, bro. Like,
he's got money, man.
I don't know any better.
He's got money.
I think he grew up there. I don't know.
It's possible that he grew up in New Orleans.
Possible.
It's
then
possible.
Why isn't he rolling with fucking like Little Weezy? I guess he is technically, right?
Is he?
I don't know. I know they've done songs together.
I don't.
You think that's how they met? They were like, dude, New Orleans, fucking A, let's collab.
You've done it.
I have. But I never asked for like a collaboration.
True. I don't think I have.
I was just like, no shit, you're from there too? Like normal people do.
I don't think I even know. Like, I can't think of any kind of situation where two groups have done that. Who's from Detroit that has collabed?
Detroit versus everybody. There's literally that one song has everybody from Detroit.
Okay, what about Hollywood?
And it's about Detroit.
Hollywood.
What do you mean, what about?
What about Los Angeles?
Do people people
collab from there all the time, right?
Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, like
New York.
Yeah, that shit happens all the time.
We're in New York. Who you got on New York? We can do this all day, right?
Yeah, like anybody who's collabed there. I mean, the entire Wu-Tang Clan.
Okay.
They were like, "What? You're from this part of New York? I'm from this part of New York. You're from that part of New York. We should make a group where we're all from New York."
Where's Brooklyn at? People are gonna hate the way I said that right now.
Where's Brooklyn at?
Where is Brooklyn at? You got Jay-Z over there. He collabs with everything.
Just, normal people, when they hear that you're from the same like city, they're like, that's cool, man. Remember that like store down the street? They're like, oh shit, yeah.
Normal
These guys
people.
were like, yeah, you're from New Orleans? You're from New Orleans?
Yeah.
Let's fucking make a song.
I have met a couple people that my families and their families are from the same small town. We even talk about this town on this later on in this episode with Cuzin Berto, by the way. Cuzin Berto is on this episode with us. But anyways, we'll get to him. I've met people that tell me, oh yeah, I've got family there too. Never talk to them again.
Yeah, why would you?
I got nothing to collab with them.
Yeah, like, do you make beats?
Hang out the next time we go over there.
Do you make beats?
But I thought we were talking about normal people.
You sing? I mean, yeah, normal people just are like, whatever.
I mean, there are normal people that make beats. You're one of them now.
I mean, technically, I'm not normal, and that wasn't really a beat.
You're not normal?
No, who's normal? What's the definition of normal? Not a thing.
I don't know.
Everyone's different.
There is no definition. There's no one definition.
Yeah. Like, there's just no normal anymore. Normal is not normal.
Yeah. This is not normal for us, being locked in at home for, I don't know.
not normal for you.
It's not normal. It's not normal for you.
I mean, other than not, like I said, like going to work, I think was what occupied the majority of my time. But now that I don't have that, this occupies the majority of my time for the most part.
I can say that you're handling it a lot better than most people are.
Yeah, because, dude, I'm still on Far Cry 5. It's been like 5 days strong, dude. I'm only like 2/3 of the way through that bitch.
What are you going to do when it's over?
Play fucking something else.
Okay.
I have 200 video games on one console alone. I think I'm good for like
2 quarantines?
at least 90-day quarantine, bro. I'm good for at least 90 days.
You're not even.
And that's just storyline video games. It's not even like just like free for all or fucking.
You're not even tripping.
No,
Not
good.
even a little.
I am good.
I'm good. I'm happy to hear that.
I
man.
sleep more.
Yeah.
Kinda ish.
Yeah. I don't know. It sets in with me every now and then. That onset boredom. It does get me.
Yeah.
I feel like there's other things I could be doing, but I can't do them. So
I think that's the part that everyone has a problem with.
I don't know.
It's like someone telling you can't do something. You're like, well, no, I want to fucking
alone,
do it. Yeah.
That
you know
alone.
what I'm saying?
A lot of people have problems with authority.
I tell little fatty, stay out of the refrigerator. What's the first thing she does? Runs over the refrigerator and stands in it.
And then definitely debates you on it.
Yes.
Definitely will debate you.
Yeah.
I mean, her words aren't
We're
very
like,
strong.
we're like, if they close liquor stores, we're gonna be pleading. Like, I don't think you really should have done that. Like, just kind of leave liquor stores open.
I don't know. I don't think it really matters. I mean, this could be one of those fucking put up or shut up situations where you're like, you know what, they're going to fucking lock us in our homes. Just shut up and do it. If it does come down to it, my suggestion is shut the fuck up and do it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Just be happy you have internet. If you have internet, you're good.
What's the worst that's gonna happen? Oh, they're gonna do martial law. I'm worried about martial law too, from where it comes from, where it stems. It has like a nasty feeling to it. But what they're trying to do is fucking keep.
They should really rename that so that way people wouldn't be like
confused.
Oh,
yeah,
martial law. That just feels like, man, we're fucked.
What would you suggest?
I don't know.
Something nice and soft.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I really don't even know. Let's collab together by saying in house.
What person has a very soft name? Joshua?
Like Mr. Rogers, that shit. Just stay inside and play with trains.
We are Rogers. It's Rogers Law.
Rogers. See, that sounds better than
Rogers Law. Everybody just go home.
Yeah,
it's
like
a
good neighbor
day in the neighborhood.
Stay the fuck inside.
Neighbor, stay over there.
You do sing karaoke.
I fucking do, man. I fucking do. You're nodding your head no in disapproval.
No,
but
it's not. It's not even disapproval.
Oh,
it's
it
more
is.
of like disbelief and like, why would you?
That surprises.
Does that make sense?
That surprises you?
Yes. That doesn't. It's not. It's not surprising. Like, you drink a lot. I assume every once in a while you've jumped on a microphone and you belted out a few tunes. I'm not. Like, I can see that happening.
I have no problem doing it sober.
That's what I have a problem with.
I do stand-up sober.
Yeah, that's different. You're being funny. Not everybody can sing. I know you're funny. I don't think everybody can sing. Maybe I just don't have the ears for it, but yeah. 99% of motherfuckers I've ever heard sing karaoke sound like someone just drop-kicked a puppy.
I do a really good job at karaoke.
I'm proud of you. Like, don't ever invite me out to karaoke.
I will do.
I've literally left places. I've left places because they're like, all right, karaoke. And I'm like, all right, I'm out.
Just so you know that this right now has created that one onset situation to where you have to be entertained by me or even other people. I will sing a karaoke song on your behalf. I will do a song that you know.
When you get out of quarantine, you go perform that song and have someone fucking live stream.
I can do that anytime. I have
AirPods, bro. It's for a reason.
It's gonna be like celebrating your birthday,
yeah,
or your last wedding, whatever.
Your last wedding? Jesus Christ!
I know.
Weddings?
How many weddings do I expect you to have?
11's a lucky number.
11 is a lucky number.
Double ones.
All right, let's introduce. This episode is going to be with Cuzin Berto. Berto has he has a late night comedy show, or it's not a late night comedy show because you can watch or listen to it anytime. He has it on YouTube right now. He was about to come out with episode 3 before all this happened.
Quarantine
before all
happened.
this happened. It's really, really funny. The guy does the Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club many, many times. You can find him at Cuzin Berto Comedy. I think it's on Instagram and on Facebook too.
Yeah, he's Facebook.
So he did. Actually, we were up late when we recorded this.
Aren't we always though?
We are now too. But I mean,
just feel like it just happens now.
it just happens. Typically we do one in the afternoon. We do like something like this later. So.
Yeah, but
he joined us after we did another one of our own recordings, and we hung out for a little bit. We got to know a little bit more about him because I've had like small conversations with him before, like out and doing stuff, but that was the first time I sat with him for any period of time. And I mean, he was funny. He was cool. It was cool to hang out with him, but
I enjoyed.
Yeah.
I enjoyed having him on.
yeah, he was. I'm
excited to see him outside of quarantine and
Yeah.
on stage again.
Yeah, that for sure. He's entertaining as hell, guys. So if you guys do get the chance or hear that Cuzin Berto is going to be on stage at LOL or anywhere,
Definitely check him out.
go check it out.
Dude's got talent.
Before we get to that, let's get to Manscaped. Manscaped, of course. Right now, there is the Perfect Package 3.0 deal. It's a full package that gets you that leather casing. It's basically what we got,
I
right?
just love how you say full package.
It's the full package.
It's fitting.
I said it ironically the first time, but now I just mean it this time.
Yeah.
And it just comes out so natural. Anyways, it does come with the Lawnmower 3.0. This thing, Chris already mentioned before, this thing is awesome.
I love it.
This thing cuts through pubes like butter, and I really appreciate that they
It cuts nothing else like butter, by the way.
the 2.0 didn't come out too long ago either. So this is the upgraded version. So that means that they're always looking for better ways to make this a better product. And that means these people care about your balls.
That's why your balls will thank you.
Your balls will thank you for that.
People
one.
care.
It does also come with a crop preserver, which is a ball deodorant, and it has anti-chafing properties to that. Me, definitely appreciating that.
I don't chafe enough.
You don't chafe enough. I
Nope.
chafe plenty, especially at work, on my feet all day, going back and forth like that. You know I hustle. I can't wait to actually put this to the test.
I'm gonna start running just because.
Yeah. And then we have the Crop Reviver. It's a ball toner, kind of like a body spray. It is refreshing too.
Also, for your balls.
Also for your balls.
Get the package, guys.
All right, and
Use our promo code MAPS, MAPS, and
at purchase. Yeah, use that
Do
at
it.
purchase. Do it. 20% off.
Do
We're looking
it
at
to
over
it.
$160 deal without that promo code. Your
Without
savings without it. And they'll do replenishing too. So if you let them know what you're going to be using often, you can set that up with manscaped.com. That's promo code MAPS at checkout. All right, guys, with no further ado,
without further ado, us and Cuzin Berto.
Cuzin Berto. Minimize us. Ahí está el güey.
¿Qué po, bruh?
What are you doing, man? You fucking...
You want me to do the timer, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Not a
What?
damn thing. I'm like bored.
Bored?
Really like bored, yeah.
Are you becoming stir crazy?
I ain't done shit. What are y'all up to?
Well, we have this, I guess, going on that helps us keeps us from going crazy. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah,
having the podcast does that.
yeah.
It keeps us busy.
There you
quite a
go. There you go. There's his face.
bit. There he is.
You can see it now.
Oh yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
can see my ugly mug.
Your mug. So
Yeah.
you didn't even do anything with your show. You couldn't do anything from home.
I'm working on it right now. I'm
Hell
thinking
yeah.
of, and I'm doing some writing too.
What you got? Let it out. Nobody listens to this show.
I can't. It's very, very. It's classified.
Almost. Almost, right? You're savoring it.
Yeah, it's classified. It's
Post quarantine jokes, man.
It's gonna be pretty cool. I'm Berto, by the way. What is your name?
Oh, I'm sorry. Have you met Chris?
He has not. What's up, man? I'm Chris. I'm the co-host.
Chris. How you doing, man?
He's my co-host on the podcast.
What to do?
He's gone up. You guys might have met once or twice. I don't know, actually. Have y'all met?
No, I mean I've seen him do a couple.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I just saw the one at LOL. That was it.
Oh, he saw you at LOL one time, but that was it.
Well,
Oh, really? Was it when I bombed hard?
Shingo. It was when I did. He was there when I did.
yeah. I was there for
Oh,
that.
the
good.
night you bombed?
I love those.
That one? Oh, you mean you only got one? What you got, dude? Are you breaking up some weed right there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Is that what it looks like, right?
Yeah, dude. Hey, don't worry.
I
We
was
don't.
playing
We don't
my
judge here, dude. Oh, you're fixing.
bracelet.
I'm playing with
No,
my sobriety
I
chip
did
dick.
that earlier. I did
Oh,
that
okay.
earlier.
We just did. What do you call that? I don't know what. Do you know what this is called? What did we? We took a hit from the bong, and then we took a shot. Like we didn't exhale until after we finished the shot. Is there a name for that?
Yeah.
You don't know
When
what it
you
is
figure
either?
it out, let me know.
That's what we were trying to figure out.
We were like, "Fuck!" There is a name for that. We'll make one up if we have
We
to,
could
but we'll be
Google it.
wrong.
It's on there.
Yeah.
That's how you know we're
There is a
viejo.
name actually, but I can't think of it right now because I'm a little smoky marijuana.
Yeah. Well, you know, hey,
Yeah.
there's not an image we're worried about now, is we?
I'm not worried about an image.
Hey, y'all normally stay up this late? Like really late?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Normally we're playing video games. We normally knock
honestly,
the podcast
no
out.
one really knows what time it is except for us personally. So
Yeah, true.
we could be like, yo, this happened at like 4 in the morning.
Yeah, for all they
6 in the
know,
morning.
we recorded this at 6 a.m, like early birds.
We work 9 to 5.
9 to 5.
It's just our
No,
own
I'm
type of
usually-
9 to 5.
I'm usually up to like 6 or 7 sometimes.
Yeah, that's
What
kind
do
of
you
the
do?
routine, really.
I can't work right now. Like,
What did you
I
do
work-
before this besides comedy?
I was just Uber driving.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I was Uber driving, so I got a lot of, crazy stories about that.
Well, what's your favorite one? What's the first one that comes to mind? I have some as a writer, as being on there, like, writing in the Ubers. I've got some crazy Uber drivers.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I was a cool Uber driver.
Fuck yeah.
Like, there will be people doing coke in the backseat.
There you go.
And I'm
There's your
like-
new TV show right there, dude.
And I was the actual one that was like, "Hey, there's the cops."
that is a cool ass Uber driver, yeah.
Hell yeah. That is
Fuck
a cool ass Uber driver. He's
No,
like,
I
look,
had
don't even
this-
worry about tipping me. My phone died all of a sudden,
Like,
all right?
like you get in the car and you just give him that nod and you're like, nah, I know he's cool.
I'll trade you a bump. No, I'm just
Let's
kidding.
Don't
do that.
I had like, you get a lot of people hitting on you and stuff like when
Really?
you're driving.
Wow.
God.
Like strippers, if you I would pick up strippers like at 2 or 3 in the morning. I want to give you my number.
She just wants to make sales.
Just say no.
She's a salesman, dude.
Yeah,
She'll
she
just-
was selling it.
Here's what they'll do. The strippers normally, what they'll do is, if you get any kind of phone number or contact, or I guess nowadays a snap, like
Yeah.
every now and then they'll be like, "Hey, come see me at the club," and,
Or
then
any
you'll
of
be
those-
like, "No."
or any
let's
of
go do
those
dinner."
relevant numbers to have from a stripper.
Yeah. Well, I
Or
have a life
options.
where I used to work at a strip club.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I feel like if a stripper asks me for like my Instagram, I'm gonna just give her like a stage.
But
Instagram.
I've even had like guys hit on me too when I'm driving. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Why is that weird? He hits on me all the time.
Because
Yeah,
it's only weird because it's weird to be hit on in the car, but like it's just weird.
Yeah,
There's
get hit
nothing-
on from the
nothing
back
wrong with-
seat.
No,
Just-
I know what you're saying. It's just weird to be hit on. Here's what I would.
Unless you're hot.
I get that kind of re-encouragement all the time
That's not-
from.
No, but like this
From
one
old
guy,
guys.
he's like this one guy was with this girl like in Austin when I was Ubering in Austin.
Yeah.
I picked them up from 6th Street and they were pretty wasted, but it was early. I'm like, it was only like 12:30, I think. It wasn't even 1 yet, but they were wasted. So as soon as I got in my car, he's like, "Hey man, do you mind if I eat a pussy out real quick?"
What the fuck?
Really?
Did you say yes?
I started laughing. I'm like, I don't care. Because I thought he was.
You mind if I sit in like this exact spot for like a couple minutes? Like just
I
watch?
thought he was playing.
Oh, he really did it.
But, I mean, all you heard was.
Yeah.
Did you turn the music off on purpose?
I do turn it low sometimes.
Just to hear it, yeah.
Just turn it low.
Yeah.
That sounds
So
like someone's eating a sloppy Joe.
No,
But the good thing about it's like, you don't really have to subscribe to any porn because you get it all in your back seat.
That's true.
I had some guy. He was from Africa, and he was telling me that he used to be like a pharmacist, one of the top ones in his town. And I was like, "Well, you're not anymore."
Yeah.
What happened? And then he was trying to like push his little street drugs on me. And he's like, "This one gives you big boner for a long time." I couldn't do the accent, but I was like, Now that I'm thinking about like how weird it gets, that one was kind of interesting. They weren't that expensive. I'm just kidding. I didn't buy any.
You took it. You took it. Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth.
I snorted it off of his arm. He's like, "Here."
Hey, you gave.
Hurry up! I'm driving.
In his cereal.
In his cereal? Nah,
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. That's boring.
Hey, have y'all been able to work and stuff with all the Corona stuff going on?
No, we're
No.
out of it, dude. We were in the service industry.
Yup.
Yeah, we lost
But,
everything.
So we
Huh?
do this now.
We lost our jobs.
Well, we've been doing this, but we do this more often now.
Yeah, we just do this now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how much do I have to pay you to come on again?
Shit. What was I making? At least 115 for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was good money, man. And
Yeah.
everything just went.
Yup.
Yeah.
Like
Real
that.
quick.
Well, no, we saw it happening.
Yeah.
It took like a whole
We got
week.
to keep working up until the last day, though.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
watched
I
we
mean-
watched
Oh
it
shit! What
slowly.
was that?
He's got the-
It's all right, man. We can't get it from here. This will
I
just
just
be the
think,
only
well,
way.
I just, it's not a dry. If it's a dry cough, then you have to worry. But like, it's not a dry cough. It's just that like I smoked some earlier.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's
It's
my
just that.
lingering pot cough.
Yeah,
And you
that's
know what's
just-
crazy about the
fire.
coronavirus though? About everything?
It's named after a beer.
The coochie corners are closed too. Damn it!
Are they?
The coochie corners are closed. Ain't that a bitch?
I know.
Can't even see hookers. But no,
Even
the
hookers
thing,
are like no.
Dude, if homeless people, we just talked about it on our last podcast. Homeless people are in Vegas are sleeping in sleeping bags 6 feet apart from each other. Like if the homeless are following the rules, then the hookers.
They gotta follow.
Might not
Whatever,
be.
dude. There's still like
Shout out to the
I
hookers.
just heard that there's like strippers delivering tacos and shit. to
Yeah,
people's
dude,
houses
that's
now.
fucking dope. Everybody's
on
gonna
What?
make.
Boober Eats.
Yeah, Boober Eats. They're delivering you tacos. What's it called?
Are you
I almost
serious?
called
I
it-
wish I
yeah.
would have came up with that fucking idea.
Paradise is the one doing it. That's where I met one of my exes.
The happy ending or just delivery?
I think that's negotiable. And
I don't
that's
know.
Upon delivery,
They have to wear a glove instead of a condom.
So
Like,
what
yeah.
you're saying?
you gotta think like if they're like, hey, like, what if they delivered the shit and they gave you like a $20 extra thing? Like, oh, I'll do one dance for you.
That's not social distancing.
Who gives a fuck then? There's like crowds less than 10. Right? Isn't that like the rule, right?
Hey, he has a point.
I know
Yeah.
he always does, man.
There's boundaries I'm following, but
How long have y'all known each other?
6 years,
6 years, yeah.
maybe more. I don't even know. It's,
Like 5
it's
or 6
around.
years.
It's like 6 to 10.
Yeah.
Forget.
Have y'all been roommates all that time?
No, we
No.
just started living together a couple months ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to get him to go on stage. He's
It's
next.
paying off right now.
Yeah, it's really paying off right now. But yeah, it's
Oh, yeah,
quarantine
you don't
has
want
been
him on
nice.
stage?
Oh yeah, he's gonna go on stage eventually. He knows it.
Eventually.
Where
Well,
would
I
you
was
like
gonna
to-
go. I was gonna go, and then
Yeah, the day we were gonna
were
have
told
him
we
out
had to
there,
stay
they
home.
canceled on
like
elbow
your
room.
very first day, like your very first time you go on stage. Where would you want to be? Like an elbow room or
We were headed to
Elbow-
elbow room.
Yeah, elbow room.
elbow room?
Yeah.
I like that room a lot. It's really cool. It's
Yeah.
really chill.
Yeah.
I wonder
Yeah.
how everything's gonna be once we get out of this, though.
I don't know.
Well, I have some theories, but I want to know what you think.
I don't know. I think people are still gonna be paranoid afterwards.
You think so? I think
You kinda
you're
have
right.
to be.
I think you're right. I mean, Chris and I have talked about this before. We think it's gonna change everything. The social distancing might be forever. They might open things back up, but we might have to keep watch of that.
And I'll say it again. That's fucking awesome for me.
He likes the idea.
I love the idea of social distancing.
Stay away from me.
Yeah, like, keep your little snotty kid and all that shit away from me and my daughter.
I can understand. But I don't want no snotty nose.
No, just in general, like I don't want some douchebag like breathing down my neck while I was trying to have a conversation on this phone. Like I just don't want give me 3 feet. I'm loving the 6 feet. Like I would have settled for 3. They're giving us 6. I'm like, fuck yeah. That's a normal human being.
Hey, they're thinking about shutting down all the parks here in San Antonio because they still see people out in the parks and stuff.
Well, I mean, people are stupid. Why don't they just stay the fuck home? It's literally been kind of what they've been beating down your throat for 2 weeks.
Stay home, and then they don't want to stay home.
Yeah. But I have to walk my dog.
Well, for some people,
at a park that's 15
how were you living your life before this, Berto? Like, did you stay in? Did you go out?
Well, I'm a man, but I used to be a woman before this.
No, you're still there.
No, I was actually I was actually homeless for up to 6 months. About 6 months.
That I did not know.
Yeah, I was still going to doing comedy and all that. I didn't tell people because I didn't want people to know, but now I live in a place and stuff.
People still won't know. There's 10 people listening to this.
So before today, it was still public information, is what you're saying. You're not coming out on the show because that's great, but no.
It was earlier though because I talk about it on stage now.
Yeah. Okay.
It was a hard time. All right.
Míralo. How long is he gonna make us? How long does he make us go through this?
Not long.
You said you were a man.
Yeah, but I used to be a woman.
Oh.
No, but I guess I've been doing comedy for 4 years now, but I'm originally from Austin.
Okay.
Then I moved because of the comedy scene. So.
Well, I mean, on behalf of...
Well, you're saying this comedy scene is better than Austin's?
Not so much better because there's a lot of talent in Austin. It's just different. It's just a different vibe.
Oh.
I mean, it does. I think it takes talent to do comedy in Austin because it's a
tough crowd, I hear.
I hear it's tougher.
It is because you have to be very politically correct.
Yeah.
And you can't
I'm out.
shit.
Yeah, you're not. I'm not gonna survive over there.
There goes my bit.
At all.
All of it.
And the thing, if you don't, they'll shun you from other open mics and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That sounds blackball you after one performance. That's rough.
Yeah, I'm like, bitch, I didn't want to be on your reordered list anyway. Cocksucker.
Yeah.
So, you do a podcast every week, or?
We're doing our show. Typically, we do about 2 days a week. An episode goes out.
Okay,
lately it's been 4.
Yeah.
What show is this again? I'm sorry.
The Morning After Pill Show.
Oh yes.
Yeah. On this show, you get to just kick back and talk shit. It's pretty close to shutting down some people's careers at this point.
Yeah,
some guests that we've had.
Everyone's shutting in anyway, so it doesn't matter.
So say whatever. This is how you know you're done.
This is yeah.
Enjoying it, right?
This is as low as it's gonna get.
Hey, would you want to be seen with me in public if I look like that all the time?
Like that? What is that?
Well, you look happy.
Yeah, you look like I would be okay with taking pictures with you.
No, I look fucked up.
If you had gray hair, you could pass for the whole man and shit.
Do that without the hat, though.
Do what?
Do that without the hat.
With that? No. I can't take my hat off. It's glued to my head.
It should be. No, I'm just
rough.
kidding, man.
It's
fused.
It's the way.
Pinche
right. So where were you from originally, man? I know that Spanish isn't from Austin.
I'm from, every one of in my family, like there's seven of us, and plus my parents, so every one of us was born in Austin except um, two of my sisters. I think they were born in Wisconsin, or my sister and my brother were born in Wisconsin, but everyone else was born in Austin. My parents were born in Austin. My grandparents are born in Austin, but my great grandparents, I'm not sure where they're.
Ah,
Yeah.
I've heard you say some things in Spanish, and it sounds pretty close to what I grew up around. That's why I say it. Like the rhythm that you have in your Spanish, because I've been to some places where they speak Spanish and it's too fast.
It just sounds the same to me.
Yeah, well, it all sounds the same to everybody else, but when you listen to it all the time, there's some people that speak
Like
Spanish
certain
way
areas
too
have
fucking
certain
fast.
dialect.
Like you haven't noticed how like the island Latino people, like their Spanish is like fucking rapido, dude. It's fucking quick. I can't keep up with it sometimes. I'm not gonna
Oh
lie.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Where,
about, Berto?
where are you from?
I'm from here in San Antonio, but all my family comes from a really small shithole town in Mexico called Zaragoza, Coahuila.
Oh,
There's-
nice.
And there's
What
probably
does
like
that
a
translate to?
1,000 people there.
Was
Not
it-
even
does
that.
translate to anything?
Zaragoza?
Is
No.
that like Central Mexico or
Nah, it's definitely like just 4 hours from here in town.
some?
That's close to a border town, pretty much. But it's rough in the streets over there on the way, and then when you get there, it's like all Farmsville, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all just ranches, and
I'm learning so much about it.
it's all ranchers, and just like the only cool thing to do out there is we would go downtown and just go get a burger. Like that was my Disneyland growing up.
I thought you were gonna say like play kick the can or some shit.
It
That's
sucks.
pretty cool though.
It's cool. It was cool for me, but when I get back home and I hear people say like, "I went to Disneyland," I'm like, "Man, fuck."
You know what's funny is like I wasn't my first language is English,
Yeah,
but when you hear me talk, I kind of talk with an accent, like
Yeah.
a Spanish accent. And what's funny is no one else in my family speaks Spanish. I mean, not no one else in my family has an accent. It's really weird.
I did
I don't
notice
know.
that though. I
I
thought
don't know
that's.
why. Why does it
I
have
guess
to
I
be me, though?
assumed.
Why does it have to be me?
I guess that's just how it is for
No.
some people.
No, but like we weren't, you know, we our first language was English, so like up until I was 30, I think maybe, I started learning Spanish because
Yeah.
I thought, you know, it was important for me to learn. So now, you know, I can speak it, write it, and read it, but it was hard to learn it.
Ah.
Yeah, because like growing up here, you learn to speak a lot of slang Spanish,
Yeah.
like Tex-Mex. So when you go to college and then learn Spanish, it's totally different.
It's almost like a completely different language, and it makes you
Yeah.
feel kind of
What
bad
the-
about the people you met back then. Like the people that were teaching me Spanish back then were pieces of shit. That's how I
Like
feel, at
what?
least. Estos vatos. Like it gets like that.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes I look at it, I feel like weird whenever somebody finds out I speak Spanish. They want to be brothers right away. I'm like, no. My anxiety kicks in.
Hey, why does it look like you're like rubbing the microphone, like almost like you're jacking it or something?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's how we warm it up.
Rubbing it up and down like it's like he's jacking it up.
Who's doing it, me or him?
Vic,
Oh, is it because I'm using two hands? I know what you like.
I mean, you gotta cradle it, right?
You gotta get it close, dude. This is how I'm gonna hold it now.
Yeah.
hey, you know what I say we should do?
What's that?
Go open up the elbow room by ourselves, motherfucker.
Let's break in and just go.
Just break it. Can we just borrow your stage?
Oh man,
We just need the stage.
we just need the stage.
Private gigs.
Bring the camera.
I
Go
think they're gonna.
live.
I think they're probably gonna extend the lockdown.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure. I think it's gonna go on to at least the end of June or June. I think so. I think it's gonna be. a
I
minute.
think definitely May.
I think
Definitely.
May too.
Well, they extended it to the 30th. That's not too far now.
Yeah.
What do you mean the third? I thought it was the 9th.
No, they
That was-
pushed it all the way out to the 30th now.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
You mean I can't fucking work to the 9th, to the 30th?
Yeah, that's everybody, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, man. Let me crack
Dang.
it.
To the 30th?
Yeah.
Shit.
It's time.
I'm gonna have to go sell some ass or something.
It's hard right now, man. So
Start
I
your
know.
webcam business.
he's like,
But I
look,
mean, like,
figure out a way to get people off from 6 feet away.
Tell
well,
me,
you can
man.
easily make $20 an hour if you do it right. You know, you just gotta be fast. Gotta be fast.
Gotta be
You gotta
fast.
turn them quick. You can't be bullshitting. Gotta
No,
be
yeah,
fast.
$20 an hour is not bad.
It's really not.
That's good money, man.
That's what I used to make.
Like,
Plus
that's
tips. Plus tips.
Plus
4
tip.
hours,
Not
4
just
hours,
tips.
got
You just get a
$100.
tip.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. At
That's
least that's how it works. As my sister told me, that's how it works. I mean, I don't know personally. I just know. Well, I mean, she still has to pay her booth rental fee to her pimp and all that shit, but everything else she banks.
True.
That's
Even
like how flea
still.
markets do it,
Even
right?
still. So now you're thinking like $30 an hour, maybe?
Maybe.
And I
Yeah.
think 10's going to pimp and whatever else.
That's not cool, man. It's
I
too
mean,
much time.
It is what it is.
Where's my money?
Pimp game is
I mean-
hard, bro. Gotta keep the
Do you-
hose safe.
Do you guys smoky the shit?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. We're high now.
I do stuff.
Yeah, man.
What?
I'm gonna hit my bong real quick.
Yeah, I mean, that's up to you.
You know, I'm okay with it. I prefer that everybody smoke out of a bong. honestly.
Absolutely.
I would
Dale
promote
way.
that shit.
Dale.
I
Me
do
too.
promote that shit.
Me
I
too.
It's the best way.
I think everybody should smoke. Everybody,
everybody.
especially the politicians.
We were.
Best
You know,
is-
what do you think about the idea of just legalizing it just for quarantine?
Yeah.
At least, you think it'll keep some motherfuckers inside?
No one's gonna go anywhere. And they
Oh.
are gonna only go and get essential shit because they're gonna be
Hell
hungry
no,
constantly.
they're gonna get the munchies. They're gonna want to go out to.
Okay.
At least that's what I do.
They go to the grocery store.
That's when you need the paleta,
essential.
man. Or the ice cream
In
trucks,
the
like
morning,
the smaller
like-
ones, dude. You know what I'm talking about?
You would think food trucks would be out and about more, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, do they have food trucks here in San Antonio?
Oh yeah. All over the
Shit
place.
tons everywhere.
Yeah, they're not all like obvious though. Cause
Yeah, there's a lot in Austin too,
yeah, there
but
is.
not all of them are really good. Not all of them are good.
Well, yeah. Once you find out that everyone can do it, you're like, fuck. It kind of loses its.
When it comes to food trucks, it's hard to like have a really like good one that stands out from everybody else.
Because they're all really good, but
Most of
then
them,
the
yeah.
ones that are good are good. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think food trucks have like the best food, to be honest.
food trucks be killing it.
What they should do is right now, like instead of a food truck, you're just selling chips, fucking Gatorades, just
For real.
shit to get us going. Like instead of having to go out to the corner stores,
Well,
and
I'm
then the
gonna go-
army can shoot you.
I'm gonna buy a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna open up a little tiendita here.
Like,
Everything 99 cents.
Start hoarding.
what is it gonna be? Yeah, just steal. Just start
Yeah.
stealing shit,
Start
No.
selling shit.
and then you can sell it for $2.
Be the guy
Every
that
time-
always goes to every gas station and be like, "Can I get your bathroom key?"
Every time I go to the store, I'm like, I see there's no toilet paper. And you know, a lot of the hoarders are the older people, like 60, 70 years old. I'm like, bitch, you're not going to live to use all that damn toilet paper. Why are you hoarding this shit?
So you leave it in the will. That's currency later.
That's
Could you
I don't
imagine like getting that as like a inheritance in your will?
Yeah.
I
But, like,
not
dude, Grandma
figured it
left me,
out.
like,
I don't think
32
it's. Do you think
pallets.
it's still happening right now? You think people are still hoarding toilet paper? Like
Yes.
right now?
I know for
Probably.
a fact at least one person is.
Really?
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
That sounds.
I'm sure
so
there's-
stupid.
It
Sure
is
there's a
stupid.
bunch more.
You know how like when you do something stupid for a long time and you have a friend tell you, "Hey, stop it. That's stupid." It's a pretty simple conversation, nice transaction, right?
Yeah.
That's what's happening right now with the entire country, and yet it's still going on.
Because the amount of stupid people outweigh the amount of common sense people.
I guess.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all it is. You have all the panic, stupid motherfuckers that just go out and like, oh my god. While like the
I don't
common sense people are
appreciate-
like, hey, if we all just like still bought what we needed, we'd be straight.
You let them talk about you like that, Vic?
All the time. All the time.
I couldn't hoard anyway. I just couldn't do it. I like everything has to have a place. Where would all that shit go?
Yeah, I'm like that too. I don't see the purpose in hoarding nothing.
Nothing. Oh man,
Just
it's
video games. I
it's
want
gonna
them
get
all.
there. It's gonna get to a place where we're gonna have to start holding out forts just for some toilet paper and sanitizer wipes, face masks.
I don't care what
Yeah, I think
happens. Just give me internet and power.
Go ahead.
Have y'all been experiencing internet like stuff like has it been going slow for you guys too or no?
No.
No, I know like my PlayStation network has gone down, but I mean when it
'Cause
does, I
a
just
lot of-
It's because
I've
everyone's
heard it,
downloading
but it's
shit on
probably because
PlayStation.
everyone's on it right now.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that and they're probably experimenting with that new 5G, fucking everything up.
Do y'all think it's gonna get worse or
That's
what?
fucking 5G shit.
I don't think we should be surprised if it does. Honestly,
Dude, I thought I was in the twilight zone when I freaking like went to HEB and when this first broke out, dude, I thought
Yeah.
I was in the twilight zone because I would go to HEB and they have like distance what do they call that shit
social distancing.
social distancing, yeah, and I'm like
Yeah.
they have it on the floor. I'm like fuck, even the big places like people bought into that shit.
Yeah,
Social distancing, bitch. I mean, I don't know. It's just
it's hard to believe it sometimes because
Yeah.
it's not what we were going through for however
I guess-
long we've been doing things like.
I believe it.
yeah,
I like it.
it's took my mind to wrap around it because it seems different. Like you go out and it's different. I think people aren't going to be as nice to each other anymore.
Fuck no.
Hell no,
People are. That's gonna everyone's
you're not gonna
high
get
from now
people waving or
No, I'm going to be the first one. What the fuck are you looking at?
on. Think about it. When people introduce
From
themselves
2 miles
anymore,
away.
they're not. People aren't gonna shake hands. People are gonna be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah,
this is our
That's
new
gonna-
official handshake.
that's going
let's
to be
do one of
weird.
these." There's got to be a movie where they did this as a handshake.
Probably.
I'm sure there's some sci-fi
That's going
movie.
to be really, really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think I don't think we should be surprised. I think there should be a wake up call, if anything, even if it's okay. And the CDC one day is like, "Hey, y'all can like make out again," but
Shit,
we
I
never
bet you-
know. We never know. Maybe one day the CDC is all gone because they were working with something that they couldn't control.
I'm not
Or
even trying to make
maybe-
out with anybody. I'm just trying to get the fuck out the house.
Yeah.
I bet you like people that are addicted to Tinder and all that shit, they're having a hard time. They're having a hard time right now. Damn, I can't go get shit.
This
I'm
guy,
sure.
we both went through this. We were getting hit up by people that haven't spoken to us in a long time, like old school hoes talking, just hitting us up. Should I
Oh,
say
yeah?
that? I shouldn't have said that, right? Look at you.
I don't know. I'm just chilling.
Anyways,
How you feel? If it's how you feel.
no. I had one lady. I don't even know who she was yesterday. Just kept on wanting to FaceTime with me. I've never met her, and I thought it was for the business.
I had someone that I apparently grew up with in Colorado.
Yeah, but
hit me
everyone's
up
bored.
on
They're like,
Facebook.
who can I fuck with?
Yeah, dude, for real. People are like going down the rabbit hole and shit and finding people. I think
Has
that's. I
anyone
honestly
ever,
think
like,
that's what it is.
Have you guys ever has a girl ever like went up to you in a club or a bar and whispered in your ear and like, "You wanna fuck?"
No,
Yes.
nope.
Yeah.
What
I used to hang out at this I don't think it exists anymore. It was called the 11th Hour. No, it was called Spanky's. That's
Okay,
it.
both of those names are
Sounds
just
horrible,
not appropriate
right?
for like.
And
a
it was
bar
like in the
scene.
corner in between like 3 highways and a bus stop.
Just an interchange. For
And
everything.
I had one chick one time, she just stuck her tongue down my ear. And I was like, "Hi, I'm Victor." And I'm like, it just didn't even know who she was. Ear was getting tongue fucked. Yeah.
Man.
So,
And how did it make you feel? Don't you got
well,
violated?
I fucked her.
You
I didn't, but,
people approach you in many different ways. Than
I
people
get approached in
me.
there many different ways. It's true. I don't know how to take it anymore.
Yeah, you have
Like
some
I
interesting stories for
have
people.
sex relations with that woman, but I wanted.
But I
I
wanted to.
wanted to.
when I wanted to. That's okay to say when you're running for politics.
That's like he was already there, dude. That's like the most honest thing to say, though.
Yeah, like I wanted to.
That's what I would say. I was running for president. I would say that. That would be my line. I did not have sexual with Hillary as my running mate.
She finally get the Latino vote, right?
Yeah, you get both the women and the Latino vote right away.
Yeah.
And
that's great.
What was it? The men that used to be women.
Yeah.
You'll get their vote too.
Yeah. Training.
Yeah.
Do y'all think it's gonna be a good summer, or y'all think it's gonna be like
this? Well, if the power grid doesn't go out, I think we should have a pretty good one.
I think it'll be fine.
Who knows, man? I know,
right? Like we never thought something like this could happen, and like not in my lifetime.
No, but it can happen at any lifetime. Fuck
Do you
it.
think people are like, as soon as they get the chance to go out, they're gonna be like, "Fuck yeah," and then like everyone's just gonna like occupy everything?
No,
I feel like everyone's gonna be used to just being at home and having that contentment with going home.
Yeah.
They'll be excited to finally go to work, but like they're just gonna want to go straight home and be like, "All right, that was enough. That was enough for today."
Yeah.
People are people are fucking the house down because they can't go nowhere.
What's the first thing you're gonna do, man?
Yeah.
When you're free.
A lot of women are gonna come out pregnant. Pregnant as
For
bitch.
sure.
What's the first thing you're gonna do, Berto? When you get out?
Huh?
What's the first thing? It sounds like prison, right? What's the first thing you're gonna do when you get out?
Probably go jack it on Wall Street and
Just right on that.
He thought about that. You know what? I will support that. Let's get a live feed going that day.
Yeah.
Cam soda.
And you can be reading about it in the National Latino Enquirer. Cousin Berto went off the cuckoo's nest.
Bunch of people are, dude. I bet there's a bunch of people that are losing it right now. Have you seen like some of these celebrities going on live? Like they look like ass and they're just like not making sense anymore.
Yes, dude.
Who cares?
I've seen it.
I know who cares, but have you not noticed?
No, all right, yeah. You want to see a fucking celebrity go crazy for being inside their fucking house? Let's switch fucking houses for fucking a week, just a week.
It's a big house. There's nothing.
Yeah, let's just change houses. Let's see if you get bored in this fucking apartment, as opposed to me getting bored in your like, I don't know, like 15 fucking bedroom house.
I think it makes it worse.
These motherfuckers need to sleep in each room in their house once a week.
They can, but it's still
and then
crazy
they won't be
boring.
fucking bored there.
It's like The Shining.
Nah.
Yeah, that's why he lost it. It was a big house.
No, he lost it because of the voices and shit, and like whatever that possession. Hold on, you know what I'm saying?
All right, we just go off like that. I'm sorry.
He didn't just lose his shit because he was like, oh my god, there's nothing to do. There was like a ghost serving him liquor and shit, dude. Like, remember that? Those two little cute girls that are like, come play.
The liquor store is supposed to close on the 3rd.
No, I thought they were closed down because of the quarantine and all that shit. Too.
Well, yeah, that's why. But
they
were
haven't
still
officially
considered
been
essential
Yeah.
for shit. I don't know.
7-Eleven about to start selling Crown.
I know, right?
There you go. We need bootleggers.
7-Eleven. There's gonna be all kinds of moonshiners.
Selling the little bottles of Hennessy.
There you go. Do you know how to make any kind of wines or liquors?
No, I'm not a drinker. I don't.
But if you knew how to make it, you can sell it, and you won't ever do your own product.
And yeah,
but I can smoke the hell out of a blunt.
You never get high on your own supply, so you
don't grow weed.
Have you ever been so high you forgot where you're going when you're driving?
Yes. I keep going. You ever miss an exit?
Yeah. That's a good feeling too. I've missed an exit by like 15 minutes and been like, this is the right way. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm going back home.
It's like I panic too because I forget, because it takes a minute for it to register where the hell am I really going.
Sometimes I'm just like, damn, dude, I can't believe I went that far.
You ever done that while you're Ubering?
Yeah.
You missed my exit like 10 miles ago. Like, oh shit, all right.
Well, Not often because I'm usually alert, but sometimes like you have passengers that they're so proud that they smoke now and they want to share it with their Uber drivers. I'm like, sure, I'll take a hit.
It's like, damn it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that. I
Where
can
are
see
we
that.
going?
So I have questions. How did you get into doing your show, your late night?
Pornhub? Oh,
No, I know that one.
well, like it started back in when I was in Paris, and no, it was just an idea. Like I don't know, it's like 1 year into doing comedy. I'm like, and I started to think about it, and like it wouldn't leave my head, it wouldn't leave my mind. So it kind of just stuck to me. So that's when I was able to get it, videotaped and stuff, which is what Manny did. I was able
Yeah.
to afford it at the time and stuff. So at the time when I was thinking about it, I really couldn't afford it anything. But I started writing about it and stuff. So it
Nice.
wasn't until last year we started taping it and making it go out, YouTube and what.
I mean, that's where
What
this
are
is
you muting?
going.
Is that a
YouTube is great.
No, it's a. Oh
oh
yeah,
sh- I
it's just a
didn't
vape. You thought I was hitting the bong?
shit.
No, I'd like to one day make money off of YouTube. So
Have you
I'm
seen
not
it?
gonna lie.
You seen the episodes on YouTube?
Well, yours, yes,
Yeah.
yeah, and I think I talked to you the last time I saw. I don't know if you put anything out new recently since the quarantine. I haven't seen anything
No.
past that. If you did, but I know there was one that came out right before it all went crazy, and it was you had yourself on as a guest. And I think the next time I saw you at Elbow Room, I was like, hey, I liked your Eddie Murphy style play as two different
Yeah.
characters at once thing that you did. Because
Yeah.
what you did, I'm sure I could tell, but I could tell people.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
you dressed up as you were dressed up as a woman arguing with yourself, and I think it was what the character was like an ex of yours or something like that. But that was kind of like a down low story, and I thought just that you added that in afterwards was like, all right, this guy's you've seen this before because that acting was great.
This guy's crazy. Yeah. Well, I had a watch party at Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club in February, so when I posted that was the next day that I posted that,
Oh,
and so it premiered the next day on YouTube. But we had a watch party, and like for the second episode, I thought no one would laugh at the Vietnam guy,
yeah,
Hong Long, Hong Long Duck Win,
yeah.
but a lot of people laughed at that character. I'm
Well,
like,
the name
holy
on its own was pretty funny because it's not like a obvious name, but it just comes out funny.
Hong Long Duck Win.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it just sounded like you've been hanging out with Vietnamese people for like 4 years before you did that.
well, like I used to work in a government agency, TDOR, and we regulate cosmetology and manicures and stuff. So anyway, so we would have a lot of problems. They would call about their license. Their license, yeah, like, oh, sure, what's your license? Oh, I give for you, sure, sure, 5, 4, 6, 6. And so a lot of I learned them talking. And like I'm like, sir, there's a backlog on applications. Oh, lockback, what that mean, lockback? But just different. And actually, I learned how to speak or I learned the numbers 1 through 10 in Vietnamese too. So it's a hard language though. It's really hard.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it seems like it's hard to say for some of them. Is that bad for me to say? Can I say that?
But
Like
like,
some of the words look. It almost seems like they hurt to say. Like they hurt. Like they have like compulsions in their chest.
Yeah.
dude, you know what's so funny is like when I would talk to them, and I would think to myself, I'm like, why does it sound so painful when you're talking? It
It
sounds like
does.
it's painful.
They're forcing it.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm like, "Hmm."
it's like when you hear Hebrew and it's all phlegmy, or like the Middle Eastern languages and stuff like that. Like they're real phlegmy. They're like that's like that hurts, dude. Like what? That's not good for your throat, dude. Like this is why
I,
you
I
like.
don't know what's going on. I don't want any problems. I don't know what you say.
I'm just glad it's not me saying it.
Yeah, it's always me that says it. Fuck you. Fuck.
It protects me from being called a racist.
I'm well beyond that. I've already messed that up.
Yeah.
I'm a racist on the show, apparently.
I haven't made because like he's your roommate and he's white, so
I
like
gotta watch out. I gotta watch the fuck out, man.
if ICE ever comes, you know, they'll probably take his word and believe him. Say like, no, he's from here. He's from here. They'll take his word over two Mexicans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like if I'm saying if your roommate was Mexican, you know, you would be up Chick Creek.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because
Gotta
like
have
your
the
credit score is good, right?
It is. He's like,
Maybe
maybe it is.
maybe.
I bet you ain't never had any credit card company call you. We're gonna have to suspend your privileges.
Oh, that's
You
a
ain't
lie.
never
I've had that.
You've had that?
Oh yeah, I've had that.
I don't answer those calls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? When I get bill collect this when I'm high though, like, but they used to call me and I would talk to them in Spanish. They're like, "Oh, you need a Spanish speaker?" I'm like, "No English, please." You know, hablo español. So they would get a Spanish speaker, and the Spanish speaker would come on, and I'll be like, "Oh, check mong namoy, Bible."
Jeez.
Then they would be like, "Huh?"
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I used
dude,
to
'cause
ask for the Spanish speakers just because most of them still speak English, and it gets you past the line faster. That is a life hack right there.
That's your life hack.
That's my life hack.
That's your life hack.
That's my life hack.
What was it again?
Whenever they ask to speak Spanish, just hit yes and just be like, "Hey, do you speak English by chance?" They usually do.
No shit.
Yeah,
That is a great life hack.
yeah, and it gets you faster. You
Oh,
skip
I
the line
didn't
for
know.
Spanish speakers.
Nice. Knowing my luck, I'll get the motherfucker that doesn't. He'll be like, no. I'm like, shit, put me back on hold. Just wasted 5 minutes holding for you.
You're gonna get Esperanza. You know, once you hear that name, you're like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
She doesn't know
Consuelo.
English.
Just like,
Yeah,
just transfer me
Consuela.
back. This is
Consuelita. I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
any
just-
actual Consuelas. Do you know any actual Consuelas? Any of y'all met one?
I used to, but she was a biggin. The bitch can tear up a buffet table.
Ooh.
That's what I'm saying.
It sounds like that would be
Make
like
sure
her,
we tell her hi.
her name already kind of sounds like a superhero name. Right?
Consuela.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her superpower is buffet destroyer.
Or a girl named Olga.
Ooh.
That just sounds like a big, like,
There's a wart somewhere on her face just from
Yeah.
that name, right?
it's usually
Hey,
on the nose.
what if a friend told you, "Hey, I want you to meet my friend. Her name is Olga. You know, she's single and she wants to go out." You know, and you're like, "Oh no, it's okay." But then you saw
Send
her
me
the
a
next
fucking
day,
picture.
and then you saw her the next day. She's all hot and has like a nice body, and then you're like, "Damn."
But, like, what is the odds of that ever happening?
But not only that, she's got rich parents.
But then again, if you ever get offered a date for a chick named Olga, you would kind of you would kind of have to risk like 50-50, like, nah,
that is 50-50.
this could be the one time out of a million.
Or if her name was Bertha.
God.
Why are
But they
the
have to
Berthas
say it.
big, girl? Why are the Berthas big?
I don't know.
Have you
Or-
ever noticed that?
Some of them are even like with muscles type big. Like,
Like if you line all of the you know Berthas up, probably maybe 1.1% is probably not big. All the rest of them, you know, they're big. I
Fair
guess
enough.
know
How
your
many Berthas
lifestyle.
have you met?
my lifestyle's out there in the open.
My name is ugly, dude. So like yeah, it's ugly. I have an ugly ass name, dude.
Berto? Is
Well,
it
it's Alberto
Berto?
Roberto.
Berto Umberto?
It's Alberto Roberto.
Oh, Alberto.
Corona. My
Your
last name
Corona?
is Corona.
Orona. I thought you said Corona.
No, it's Orona without the C. It's spelled the same, but without the C.
So,
Orona.
Alberto Roberto. Orona.
Yes, I've seen it.
It's
It's
not
ugly.
that
You can
bad,
tell-
actually. No, that's not that bad.
It's ugly. What you talking? Oh, that's my granddad's name.
I couldn't say
No.
it.
My
So-
grandpa's name is Valeriano Mendoza. So,
Yeah.
see?
My grandfather's name was Jim.
Jim.
Jim. Shout out, Jim.
Port
We're
of
not
San Antonio.
discrediting your name.
What?
What part of San Antonio are you?
Oh.
We're in the northwest side. I'm from the east side. The
The east
northeast
side?
side? Yeah, I'm from the northeast
I'm
side.
from the far east.
He's from
side.
Florida.
Yeah.
Yep.
The
We're
Rock.
We're the Rock.
What all do I have a plan for the rest of the night?
I'm gonna play Far Cry 5.
Video games and weed. We're gonna call it a day after this.
So it's gonna be the same thing we do every day.
Yeah.
So it's just we don't have to do work.
Saving lives. That's what we're gonna be doing.
Yeah.
Same thing to every night. Try to take over the world.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but I recently became a hero. I play my part in social distancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're heroes right now. Are you being a hero? You staying in?
I wear my cape.
Yeah, I don't go anywhere. When the mailman comes, I make sure he's 6 feet away.
That's the only kind of social distancing you have to worry about.
Yeah.
The landlord comes in, I'm like, oh, hold on there, buddy.
Hold up.
He's too close. I'll email you the check.
No, I think it'll be all right. There's a lot of stuff we're going through right now.
What do you want to give anyone advice or shout out?
Just to myself. I'm just kidding.
Well,
You're more than welcome to do
yourself.
that. For your
No, just I want to thank you for letting me be a part of this. It's pretty cool. Like it a lot. And so
Pretty
when I
chill.
do the next one, I'll be on that one, and then the next one after that. And
once we're the reason I wanted to do it like this and try to get more out there is because more entertainment that's out there, the more content, the more people will be entertained while they're stuck at home.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get you guys involved and do it this way, so that way you guys don't have to be here to express the social distancing, I guess, whatever. But
yeah,
it has made
platform.
entertainment. Almost every episode has been slightly different because we're having more people on, because it's easier to do this than come out here and schedule it that way.
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
Comfort of your own home. Really.
comfort of everybody's own home.
yes. Well, I'm in New York right now.
I like it. Looks good.
Yeah.
Look,
New York City.
I'm in New York City.
Is that your stage?
I like it.
Look.
Oh man,
See
I
that?
should be inside.
Yeah, it's my backdrop actually that I use.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, now that you brought it closer, I see it now.
Yeah.
Fucking dope.
It's from New York City. Ain't that a bitch? I need one from San Antonio though.
Nah,
Like that.
you're good there.
Yeah.
No, it's because when I do my shows, I want to have
Yeah.
a San Antonio backdrop.
Go to the flea market.
Somebody has
You'll
a
find
rug
one.
somewhere.
You'll find 14
I'll
of them
find
over
it.
there.
I'll find it. It may not last long, but I'll find it, dudes.
Fuck it.
That's why you buy all of them. You're only gonna spend like $8.
Yep.
$8 for 42 backdrops.
Of San Antonio, yeah. Well, real quick. We're not leaving right away, but we're gonna start tapping that shoulder. Where can we find you on social media, all that stuff, and where can people go check out your show?
But not quick when I come from Alabama, but I'm just kidding. So my shows, all of that is in the air because the comedy club is closed. But and all the bars and whatnot.
Well, yeah, I
But,
meant your
YouTube and
your
stuff.
YouTube show.
It's on YouTube at Cuzin Berto Comedy. So that's Cuzin Berto Comedy. Also, the same thing on Facebook is Cuzin Berto Comedy. And I also have a fan page on Facebook as well. And Instagram is Cuzin_Berto_comedy. And yeah,
There you go.
That's pretty social media
Right on.
right there. I ain't
But
got all the.
I have watched it. I remember watching it while getting ready for my day, and then I had to stop. I had to stop because you were. I didn't know that you pulled out somebody else until like halfway through one of the skits. I was like, "Good," because I was only listening at the time. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then I saw it, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Thought it was you. So
So with the I'm
with
just
the
gonna
Vietnamese guy.
I'm just gonna explain it what it is because some viewers may not know what it is.
Right.
So Cousin Berto comedy, what it is, it's the L&L with Cousin Berto. So it's Late Night Laughs with Cousin Berto Talk Show. I play the host, and I have three guests on my show. They're famous people, but they're fictional, and I play all those characters as well. So every episode is different, with different characters. The next episode is going to be really, really good. I have a lot of good ideas.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Excellent.
excited about it.
I'm glad you started doing that. You know, you had the idea stuck in your head and you made it fucking happen. Like that right there is one of the greatest ways of creation, and it's still comedy. That's the best thing about comedy is that you can just put it out there as many ways as you possibly want to.
Yep.
Yeah,
So keep it up.
it's certainly an outlet, and that's certainly an outlet. So, and I want to get into acting too. So,
Fuck yeah, you should. Actually, I think you should. From what I saw, just get out there and do it more. You're gonna be the next Cousin Berto.
it's just cool.
But no, dude, I like it. I want you to keep it up. I wanna, you know, actually told my sister about it, so she likes you more than me, so that's good.
Yeah, she likes me more than she likes you. She likes me more than she likes you.
Yeah, as far as the comedy, yeah.
Damn.
Probably in person too. I won't lie.
No,
You guys would get along. Well, we're gonna get out of here. No, go ahead.
You never bring her to the show? To the shows?
No, she hasn't gone. No, I've only had like a couple friends join me one time.
Okay. Okay.
They my sister's one of those ones that's like, when is it? And I'm like, today. Oh, I can't go.
The time of.
And then I'll tell her, well, there's another one coming. I'll let her know. And then she's like, okay, I'll be at that one Sunday. I can always do Sunday. She goes out and parties the night before. She can't make it. So,
How old is she? Is she younger or older than me?
she's 40. She's definitely got. Yeah, I'm only 32, and my sister's 45, 44. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
She's not gonna like that part.
She'll be mad.
She's gonna text me tomorrow morning and be like,
You couldn't have said I was 40?
just leave it at 40.
39?
No, definitely not 39.
Dang, that's all rude. I hope she hits you in the stomach.
She gonna get your ass.
She knows I'm messing with. She's gonna hit me. She should. She should hit me.
I hope
She wouldn't
lifts
say
up-
nothing. She's just gonna wait.
You get your family go see you or no? Or if you get, well, I mean, whenever
I
you
have
do
family.
shows, yeah, your family
I
that
have-
goes and sees you.
And yeah, they do actually. Like I had some family go and see me the last show that I had at LOL
Yeah,
from Austin. So yeah, it was really cool. It was really
That's
nice. Yeah. All right, kids.
yeah,
All right, buddy. Well, we appreciate it.
yeah.
It was
Thank
a
you
pleasure
for coming.
meeting you.
Nice. I'm Cousin Berto.
Yeah,
I appreciate y'all having me on. Yeah, have a good night and be safe.
yeah.
All
You
right,
too,
man.
buddy.
Take care.
All right.
All right,
Peace.
bye.